more this of the semester to go, and this is where all the projects are due. I have essays to write and research papers, which is not ideal, but we're gonna try to get through it. Today I'm actually going to get bagels with Ethel and Erica. I actually haven't had bagels in Melbourne yet, so this will be my very first. New York bagels are super yummy. I grew up thinking that bagels are just hard. My school back in Hong Kong used to sell them and they were not that good. But then after moving to New York and having soft and fluffy bagels, I was like, this is what a bagel should be. Apparently the place in Melbourne has matcha bagels and it's like a limited edition from Mile End Bagels, so I'm really excited to try. Hopefully the season is not over, because there's a potential that it was limited and they won't have it today, but hopefully we're gonna get ourselves some matcha bagels. Then I think we're going to head to UNI Melb to study for the rest of the day. That is the plan. Hope this will be a productive week. Let's go get some bagels. So I'm on my iPad today and I'm drawing some planets using Procreate. I have been using basically two brushes for the longest time and they're my favorite. And the first one is in the sketching category, it's a soft pastel, and then the inking category is a dry ink brush. The soft pastel is more for like bigger shade objects, and then I go back in with a drying brush to kind of add in details. I also really like the 6B pencil from the sketching section. Those are the brushes that I like to use, and I'm drawing different types of planets.
Every time I think of summertime, girl, I think of you. I think of caramel skin, your curly hair, and 3 bird tattoos. Every time I scroll through a photo album, I always feel nostalgia mixed with emptiness, 'cause we thought we were limitless. But now, oh now, I wonder if you think of me, or am I just a memory? If so, please don't tell me, 'cause I've been holding on to fantasies that we could be together for eternity. I just had to leave and get my grad degree. Sweet home California, baby, how I miss the beach. Been in New York City 7 days and I can't even sleep. I'm not the most patient, but when I'm with you, I can do that for you. I can do that for you. Yeah, I can get complacent, but when I'm with you, it doesn't make me want to. Doesn't make me want to. Things have changed, nothing's the same. Everything's moving too fast, I know. I know. These days are strange, it's true. Have you been losing balance too? If I could fall in love without all the pressure, better late than never. If I could fall in love, I hope we could last forever, cause it can't just be whoever came into my life, didn't know that. Could've met early on, but we slow dance. Messed up a couple times, couldn't read between the lines. Maybe we should just hold hands. I'm sorry, cause I'm leaving soon, but just know I'll be back for you. I'm sorry, cause I'm leaving soon, but just know I'll be back for you. Last forever, cause it can't just be whoever. If I could fall in love, if I could fall in love, without all the pressure, better late than never. If I could fall in love, I hope we could last forever, cause it can't just be.
Before I start homework, I'm gonna make a little coffee. I heard that the Nescafe Gold Instant Coffee is really yummy. Really excited to try it. At this point, you can also add brown sugar, but I've had a lot of sugar today already. In class today, it was so stressful. We're working on a design research essay, and there's just so much we need to include and remember and be really good at citing sources, and so it's been really challenging for me because I am really not the best at writing essays like these. So wish me luck. Hopefully this coffee will get me going. My topic is about upcycled art, and we have to critique our own research question, if that makes sense. A whole essay about critiquing the question and then critiques of that critique. It's a lot of like rebuttal and thinking. Close slowly like this. And try whisking this up.
I know it's not a weapon, it's not a game to me, but I have so much power in my sensuality. Will you engage this fiery chase? Do you mind getting hot? Come to me and show me what you've got. I know we have a friendship, so the stakes are high, but that's the fun in romance, right? You just gotta try. And in this space we can embrace, it's what I ought to do. The boys I passed to wait for you.
I am biting the bullet and doing the hardest homework that I have so far, which is my essay. We had to do a little concept map, and we were all very confused because I thought, I don't want to speak for the rest of my classmates, but I thought the concept map was just for ourselves, just to map out our ideas. So I made it a little bit aesthetic, but I did handwrite it, and I brought it to the professor, and she's like, oh no, this has to be professional. She said she liked my colors, so she really wanted me to keep using my colors, and I think the content was okay. But the fact that it was handwritten made it not professional, because this would be actually the very first page of what we have have to turn in to the professor. So because this is a research essay, I went back in and typed it up, and it was actually pretty good because I did find some mistakes in my writing, corrected it as I was typing this up. This was a process, but it was a little bit satisfying. At this point, finished most of my essays. This is kind of like the little last stretch before I had to turn it in that day. Pretty satisfying part of the project.
It took a lot to clear the mud, to soothe the pain within. The beast is tamed, regained my flame, so baby, make a move. I'm standing here and give my hand to you.
I cried when I watched the sunset. I cried when I moved away. I cried when the moment's perfect. I cry when there's no words to say. I can't help it if I feel it. It comes pouring like the summer rain. I'm a diver, watch me dive in into seas full of feelings. Life got me in. No, I'm a diver. How deep can I swim? Fill me up with emotion right to the brim. So I'll dive to the ocean floor. I never do arrive. I can't let a single minute slip away and float on by. Tie it on me like a weight, then let it sink me further. I just can't help
I'm
it.
staying home to do some homework today. I'm actually finished with my animation, but we have to create our documentation and what we went through with the mood board and storyboard and everything. So it's pretty nice just compiling everything together, and then we get to turn them in. But for a quick little brunch, snack, lunch, I made some eggs. And I'm just gonna have a little bit of eggs while I work. I'm gonna eat my eggs, and then we're gonna turn this assignment in.
Don't gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies. I'll fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind. Don't gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies. I'll fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind. So I'm a hustler, but I do it carefully. I don't wanna turn to someone who can't live life realistically. Every day I want the money, the glory, the fame, the lead story. All of that is mandatory.
I'm on Adobe Illustrator today, and we have to make a but kind of a process presentation on what we did for this project. We had to include mood boards, storyboards, our style frames. The style frames part I actually didn't do because I went straight into my animation, and so I kind of just screenshotted some work in progress. If she marks points off this part, I won't be mad because I also was fumbling and trying to figure out what to do for that part. But I did a final stills page where I just screenshotted my entire animation and just compiled it, kind of look at at your animation from beginning to end, but having it all at final stills page where you see every frame is kind of nice. I included that, and we also had to list out at least 3 of the 12 principles that we use for animation. And so I put that I did the arc because I had some planets going in and out. And I think the last one I did was anticipation.
Don't let the media rush you, cause I know it fools you too. Don't let the media rush you, cause I know it fools you too. Don't gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies out. Fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind. Don't gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies out. Fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind. Y'all keep telling me what to do, but I'm not listening. You contradict yourself, you only listen in. I ain't got no use for what you added. If you don't do what I do, then what you say's invalid. So if I want a melody, I'ma do just that. But if I wanna rap on lo-fi beats, it's where I'm at. Always grab these out because it's not pop enough to get the word out. The life better chill, gonna get around. Get it loud, stand firm on the ground. The noise is all around like surround sound. If there's anyone who knows what to do and how to do it, I bet it's someone who's actually been through it. Don't gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies out. Fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind.
Gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies out. Fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those, not my kind. Gotta play a game, got a different mind. Don't wanna get ahead because of lies out. Fall behind, fall behind, fall behind. Before I stick with those.
When we were in 7th grade, you knew every crush of mine. We'd always talk online. And now that we're all grown up, you've disappeared for a while. I wish that I knew why. I think it's been about 6 months. Did you forget about our plans to see each other soon? Cause I was flying out just to see you in the middle of December. We'll drive your Mercedes down the beaches in Miami, getting drunk at Disney. But some friendships don't stay the same.
We haven't talked that much since June. I'm afraid that I lost you. I hate we grew apart and never said goodbye. Maybe we both just needed space. Maybe a different time and place. What if we could just rewind? I think it's been about 6 months.
Did you forget about our plans to see each other soon? Cause I was flying out just to see you in the middle of December. We'll drive your Mercedes down the beaches in Miami, getting drunk at Disney. But some friendships don't stay the same.
Some friendships
Don't stay the same.
In my 3D modeling class, we learned some cloth animation and wireframe stuff. I really like my professor. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. I just feel like my professor is progressively getting funnier and funnier. I think part of the humor is he just says the same thing, like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. And at first I was like, hey, this is not easy at all. But then when he says it a bunch of times or he makes the same jokes, it just gets funny because me and my classmates just know what he's gonna say next and he says it and it's just funny. But yeah, this was a really fun class.